So we all go through challenges from day to day, and it's not different for those who teach in the classroom, our teachers, and we need so many of them. We need them all. Join us now to talk about the challenges she faced after graduating from Teachers College, and also in the classroom is Lydia Baker. I guess I should say morning, miss. How are you?
Good morning. I'm good, thank you. Thank you for having me.
It's our
I'm
pleasure.
not normally a morning person, but I would not miss it for anything or any sleep this morning. All right. So, I
Respect that.
think
Tell me about your story. I mean, I read it here that after you left school, you couldn't get a job and stuff like that. But tell me quickly about the story.
okay. So I went to Catholic College of Mandeville. I don't see a reason I wrote, so maybe you know about it. So it is in Mandeville, as the name suggests. I graduated, and when I was seeking for employment, I couldn't get any job because they're saying this college is relatively new. Is it accredited? And those questions would come about. So I was without job for 3 years, and those 3 years seemed like 3 decades, I tell you. I was at home, and at first, you want to relax, let your hair down after studying so hard, but the resources are stretched and you want to be productive and work. So after a while, it took a toll on me. Mhm. Are you hearing me?
Yeah, I'm hearing you. Are you hearing me?
Yes, I'm hearing you loud
Okay.
and
Did
clear.
you say earlier that because it was kind of a new school, no one accepted your, well,
That is my theory. That is my theory. I don't know if that, but it was new, and they would, the giants of the Michael and the Bethlehem and all those other
yeah,
colleges, and then here comes this new one on the scene, and the questions are going to be there.
yeah.
But it was the best. It was the best years of my life going to that college in Mandeville. I think that is what was my training ground to equip me for so many things in life.
Fantastic. How tough, and you already mentioned it, but how tough and what happened to you in that 3 years that you just weren't working?
I, as I said, after the first year or so, I became a little, I took it on, some people would say you put it on your brain, so to speak. You start stressing, and here comes the headache, the nausea, the dizziness, and all those things. I couldn't walk without the alcohol at one time. The alcohol was my best friend. I had to be walking with the alcohol, and even if I feel like I forget it in the somewhere, I have to run back and get it. I just feel anxious.
Yeah. Then you came to Kingston and things improved, but not a whole lot, did it?
Yes. So I migrated from Kingston, as Leela Ike would say, out of Christiana. I'm from the neighboring town, Spalding. So I came to Kingston seeking for opportunity. So I got that opportunity. I was working at a prep school, and I was able to stay afloat, but it wasn't what I would have wanted.
Yeah. But you're all right now, and you've written away from school, have you?
Yes, I did.
Um,
So
how,
I wrote that.
how tough was that for you? And what did you tell us in that away from school?
Away from School is a children's book, rather. It is actually for like ages 6 to 10, maybe thereabouts. So I wrote it when we were in the height of the pandemic, when I think it was the March when the pandemic arrived. So I was there, not having anything to keep me occupied. So I just wrote it as a hobby, and I said, why not publish it? So that's when I went ahead and published the book, Away from School. It's about, long and short, is that some children, being in the classroom, children are not happy to be at school most of the times. They want to play games, watch TV. And then after the pandemic came and the novelty wore off, they wanted to go back to school. So what they did, they created a superhero. That superhero now would fight the virus. It would be antivirus, would have things like the sanitizer as his weapon, the face mask, and then he would have like his tagline would be 6 feet apart, fun stuff like that that children can relate to and
Yeah,
have fun while reading.
fantastic. Easy in Jamaican youths. Tell me about that.
I like how you say it in a level. You say you have to say the E's a little bit longer. E.
Let me
The
say,
verb.
easy in Jamaican youth.
All right. So it was intended to be that way. I was battling with the topic. Ease in a Jamaican use. I wanted it to be a flip, like easy as in ABC 1 2 3, and easy as in our Jamaican jargon, ease in a youth. All right. So it is a compilation of things that would normally do as 80s kid. I know I look like 16, but I'm an 80s kid. So when I was going to primary school, the likes of gems and poems and Bible verses we had to know and those sorts of things, compile them and everything Jamaican. I think my favorite part in there is the Jamaican body parts. I have Jamaican body parts, proverbs, myths, and all of those in there.
All right, we don't have a whole lot of time, but tell me what you would tell folks who probably are not only have gone through, but are going through what you went through for those 3 years. What do you say to them?
All right, being in the situation now, you seem as if it is hopeless, right? You think that it will not pass, but I can look back and smile now in the middle of it. And I would suppose that some persons just fresh out of colleges and they're unemployed. Just continue to pray, volunteer, do stuff like that. Do other things that will keep you occupied. All right, or even become an entrepreneur. Do something that you like and make a business out of it.
All right, stay safe. God bless you. Good to see you.
Thank you.
Yeah,
All
man.
right, then.
Lydia Baker, she's a teacher and an author. Great story. Still to come, folks, we showcase artwork by self-taught artist Lysania. But first, the second edition, News in 5. Now.